The title of today's lesson is The Custom of Moses. While the apostles united with the ministers and lay members at Antioch in the earnest effort to win many souls to Christ, certain Jewish believers from Judea of the sect of the Pharisees succeeded in introducing a question that soon led to widespread controversy in the church and brought consternation to the believing Gentiles. With great confidence, these teachers asserted that in order to be saved, one must be circumcised and must keep the entire ceremonial law. The Jews, after all, always had prided themselves on divinely appointed services. And many of those who had been converted to the faith of Christ still felt that since God had once clearly outlined the Hebrew manner of worship, it was improbable that he would ever authorize a change in any of its specifications. They insisted that the Jewish laws and ceremonies should be incorporated into the rites of the Christian religion. They were slow to discern that all the sacrificial offerings had but been prefigured the death of the Son of God, in which the type met the antitype, and after all, which the rites and ceremonies of the Mosaic disposition were no longer binding. While looking to God for direct guidance, Paul was ever ready to recognize the authority vested in the body of believers united in church fellowship. He felt the need of counsel, and when matters of importance arose, he was glad to lay these before the church and unite with the brethren in seeking God for wisdom to make right decisions. Ellen G. White, The Acts of the Apostles, page 200. It's interesting that Paul, who often talked about prophetic calling and how Jesus called him and gave him a mission, was so willing to work with the larger church body. That is, whatever his calling, he realized that he was a part of the church as a whole and that he needed to work with it as much as possible. What is your attitude towards church leadership? How cooperative are you? Why is cooperation so important? How could we function if everyone was doing only what he or she wanted to do, independently of the larger body? If you like Jesus, don't forget to hit the like button today. Have an awesome day.